On a serene, snow-covered frozen lake, Santa Claus is ice fishing, bundled in his iconic red suit against the biting cold. Instead of a sack overflowing with toys, he holds a simple fishing rod, a study in unexpected contrast. The landscape is a picturesque vista of snow-laden trees, framing the solitary figure on the ice. The silence is broken only by the gentle whisper of the wind and the distant caw of a crow. Santa patiently waits, a splash of red against the pristine white, his gaze fixed on the dark, icy depths below. On the frozen lake, Santa's red suit pops against the snow as he gets a bite, his breath misting in the frigid air. He struggles, reeling in a large, glistening fish from the icy depths, his excitement building with each tug. With a final heave, Santa pulls the prize from the water, the fish shimmering like a jewel in the winter light. Santa beams, with palpable joy, at his successful catch on the vast, frozen expanse. On the expansive frozen lake, an unexpected disruption shatters the serene stillness. A boisterous dog bursts onto the scene, its playful energy contrasting sharply with the icy landscape. The dog barks aggressively at the fish, its sharp yelps echoing across the silent expanse. Driven by instinct, it leaps and snaps, attempting to snatch the fish. The dog's disruptive antics create a chaotic tableau against the backdrop of the frozen lake. On the vast expanse of a frozen lake, a flurry of snow erupts as a chaotic dogfight begins. Santa struggles, his jolly face strained with effort, trying to protect his precious catch. The dog leaps and snaps with playful ferocity, its fur flying, a comedic whirlwind of energy. Snow and fur fill the air, creating a dazzling spectacle against the stark white background. The ice reflects the frantic movements, amplifying the scene's frenetic pace and comedic energy. A lighthearted battle unfolds, a whimsical dance of determination and canine exuberance on the frozen stage. On the vast frozen lake, chaos erupts as the first dog proudly claims the fish. A cunning second dog appears, darting in to snatch the prize, its eyes gleaming with mischief. The frozen air crackles with tension as the two dogs begin a fierce tug of war, the fish stretched between them. Each pulls with relentless determination, their struggle a primal dance on the icy stage. On the stark expanse of the frozen lake, a gasping fish struggles against the ice, its scales shimmering like scattered jewels. Two dogs, their breaths misting in the frigid air, share a look of exhaustion, their panting heavy in the silence. Their weary gazes shift in unison, locking onto Santa, a silent question passing between the loyal companions. A subtle shift occurs, a silent acknowledgement between the dogs hinting at an unexpected understanding. On the frozen lake, an unlikely truce blossoms, a shared moment of peace etched against the stark winter landscape. A surreal sunset casts an orange glow on the frozen lake, a stark contrast to the biting cold. Santa stands beside a snow altar, his red suit a beacon against the icy landscape. Two sled dogs sit patiently, their breath misting the frigid air as they guard the altar. Upon the altar rests a single, inexplicably alive fish, a strange offering under the setting sun. On the frozen lake, an eccentric elf in leaf and ice robes stands against the biting wind. He raises his hands, beginning a strange wedding ceremony. "Biga pa, Fruben Debo Schnarf," he cries out, his voice echoing across the ice. His robe flutters wildly, a bizarre figure amidst the stark, frozen landscape. On the frozen lake, Santa's face fills the frame, a mix of bewilderment and strange contentment etched into his features. He furrows his brow, a silent question hanging in the frosty air. A subtle, almost peaceful smile plays on his lips. With a shrug, Santa seems to embrace the sheer absurdity unfolding around him. His eyes twinkle with a hint of amusement, accepting his bizarre fate. The wind whispers across the frozen expanse as Santa resigns himself to the moment. On a vast frozen lake, two dogs stand poised, their breath misting in the frigid air. Dressed in miniature top hats and delicate veils, they present a bizarre, heartwarming spectacle. Between them rests a small bowl of water, its surface reflecting the icy sky. Within the bowl, a goldfish circles, a silent, shimmering ring bearer. The dogs gaze at each other, an unspoken vow hanging in the frozen air. A surreal wedding unfolds on the ice, love defying the cold, stark landscape. On the expansive frozen lake, the elf gestures, his words echoing in the crisp air as he calls the dogs, dog and dog. The dogs respond with joyful barks, their tails wagging with unrestrained glee, their excitement palpable against the silent, icy backdrop. Santa, his face beaming with hearty delight, adds to the merriment, playfully tossing a handful of snow into the air. The snow transforms into a flurry of confetti, sparkling like diamonds as it drifts down, celebrating the joyous moment. On the frozen lake, Santa kneels, his breath a frosty cloud in the biting air. Focusing on the task at hand, he gently scoops up a glistening fish from the icy depths, its scales reflecting the pale sunlight. With a tender gesture, he releases the fish back into the frigid water, a silent blessing in his eyes. The fish darts away, disappearing into the dark, icy abyss, leaving ripples on the glassy surface. Under the vast, starlit expanse, Santa begins his journey away from the frozen lake, his silhouette stark against the snowy landscape. His two newlywed dogs, a peculiar yet heartwarming sight, faithfully trot beside him. The crisp night air carries the sound of their footsteps, a rhythm of companionship in the serene cold. An unlikely family, bound by love and loyalty, they move as one beneath the celestial canopy. The stars seem to twinkle a little brighter, casting a hopeful glow on their shared path forward. At the North Pole, Santa's workshop buzzes with activity under the crisp daylight, a hive of festive industry. Santa orchestrates the wrapping of presents, his movements seasoned with years of Yuletide tradition. Two playful dogs, now honorary elves, weave through the bustling scene, their energy infectious. Boxes are tied, ribbons are curled, and the air crackles with the anticipation of Christmas morning. The dogs leap and bound, adding a touch of joyous chaos to Santa's orderly preparations. Santa's workshop bursts with life as elves busily prepare for Christmas. Amidst the organized chaos, an elf, known from a wedding, orchestrates toy production with eccentric energy. His movements are quick, adding a unique, spirited flair to the workshop's regimented routine. The air crackles with the magic of creation as toys roll off the line, ready for delivery. Each toy carries a spark of joy, reflecting the elf's spirited touch and the workshop's festive heart. Santa's sleigh cuts through the inky night sky, reindeer soaring towards the twinkling stars, a beacon of hope in the darkness. Two joyful dogs bound alongside on a fluffy cloud, their tongues lolling as they chase the magic in the wind. Santa's hearty laughter echoes, "Ho, ho, ho!" His voice carries warmth and the promise of joy to every corner of the world. A playful twinkle in Santa's eye as he shares a wink, a silent promise of wonder and delight breaking the fourth wall.